Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for November 15th, 2023. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, we have two sevens looking over here, and this seven looks up. So there's a seven in one of these two. We use corner marks to designate that within this box, the seven can only go in one of these two cells. We have two fours that look up, so fours over here. Two nines look in, so we can actually place the 9 in this box. It's the only place in this box that could be 9, so it must be 9. This 5 now looks in, putting a 5 up here. Now these do what's called pointing. So these 5s line up in the same row within the box and aren't anywhere else. And so if I were to put a 5 anywhere else in this row, there wouldn't be anywhere to put a 5 in the box. Like if I put a 5 here, now there's nowhere in this box for a 5. And that's no good. The box needs a 5. So these can't be 5, and these can't be 5. You can think of these as pointing left. Same way this 5 does, right? So there's a 5 in one of these two, not in both, in one of those two. This 2 looks in, and this 2 looks in. That puts a 2 in one of these two. These 2s also point down. Again, they line up in the same column. So they point down. This 2 looks down. We can corner 2s down there. Okay, anything else of note? Got the 7, the 5. All right, looking for crossings, 2, 6, 2s, we got 6s, there's no crossing. Okay, I think that's it for this band. Let's move on. We have 2 1s. That puts a 1 in one of these 3. 2 4s look in, that actually places the 4 here. Now can we follow up on that? I always want to at least look at previous boxes I've already scanned to see if place digits affect that. I may as well look down here. These 4s look in, so there's a 4 in one of those two. Okay, I want to think about the 4 digits that are left in here. We know that we need a 7 and a 9, so that's easy. This box needs a 7 and a 9. They don't go here. So the 7 and 9 go here. This is called a hidden pair. These two digits can only be 7 or 9. We use center marks to designate that that cell is down to those candidates. It's going to end up a 7 or a 9 in the final solution. Definitely. And the reason we know that is because 7 and 9 need to fit in this box somewhere, and there's only 2 cells that can be 7 or 9, so those must be 7 or 9. And that leaves a pair behind. 2 5 pair, not resolved. But I'm going to think about this column now, because we know this is a 2 5 pair. The column needs a 1, 4, and 8. Well, neither of these can be 8, so the 8 is placed up here. That's a hidden single in the column. That places an 8 in this box as well. If we just look at how the 8s look into the box, there's 4 of them. Whenever you have 4 of a digit looking into a box, that is definitely placed. There's no way around that. This is a pair, and we know one of them's a 4, so this is where the 4 goes. Clearing that out. And finally, we need a 1, it looks like. Okay. This is really good progress. So if we want to scan up the things that we just got, there's a 1 up here. The 8's already placed. The 4... Okay, the 4 goes over here. 2 5 pair, 7 9 pair. Okay, so these aren't 7. So the 7 goes in one of these two. All right. In fact, there's 4 left in this box. What are they? They are 2, 3, 5, and 7. All right, I'm not seeing anything particularly special. These can't be 3. Oh, this can't be 3 or 7, so this is only 2 5. That's useful. I suppose I could put that this is 2 5 7 and this is 2 3 5. I think this can be any of them. All right, did I finish scanning over here? I don't know that I did. 4s. There may not be anything else to find. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's move on to the next band. The 8s we got. This 2 and 1 interest me. Okay, the 1 is definitely interesting. That's a crossing on this 8 7. So the 1s look in here, and the 8 7 occupy these two. So that puts a 1 in one of these two. And so now those are going to point left, like we talked about pointing. These 1s look in. And so 1 is down here now only. So these are getting narrowed down. They're not 1 or 2. Okay. I'm thinking about the 4, 5, and 9 looking into here. Okay, so The 9 is interesting. The 9 looks down, the 9 looks in here. So 9's in one of these two. That's going to point right along with this 9, putting a 9 over here. The 4 and the 5 would... I wish they were more interesting. They should be, but they're not. All right. And again, the 2 looking down puts a 2 here. Can't really do anything with that right now. All right, I'm going to look vertically. Okay, we have 2 6s looking up. I missed the 6s when I did vertical earlier. So 6, 1. Okay, this is, yeah, nothing to do with that yet. Anything else looking up that I didn't notice before? I think we pretty much did this. All right, vertically here. I'm seeing nothing. Nothing that we didn't already find. And then vertically here, we got the 4s. Nothing else repeats. All right, so I think we need to start looking for restricted cells now that our initial scanning pass is done. So the easiest place to find restricted cells is rows, columns, boxes with 4 or fewer open cells, because there's only going to be at most 4 candidates left. So like these, if anything looks into there, it's down to 3 or fewer. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to find as many cells as we can that have 3 or fewer candidates remaining. And we're going to look for pairs and triples. We could also look for geometry as we go. Okay, so I want to look at these 2 cells. So let's actually just think about what this column needs. It needs a 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So these can't be. These could be 2, 3, 4, but they can't be 5 or 7. So these are only 2, 3, 4, I guess is the point. This is not 2, so this is 3, 4, 5. Can't be 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. We know this is 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay. This cell's avoiding some corner marks, so it might be interesting. It could be 1, it can't be 2, could be 3, can't be 4, 5, 6, 7, but it could be 8. Darn. Let's see, this can't be 2 or 3 in addition to... See, oh, this can't be... Okay, I think... Let's look at this one. It can be 1, can't be 2, 3, could be 4, can't be 5, 6, 7, could be 8. Okay, well, it is 3. That's what we're looking for. Oh, this row has 4 remaining. We need 5, 6, 7, and 9. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 9. So we can see that the 5, 9 looks at this, the 7, 9 looks at this, and the 6 looks at this one. I shouldn't keep this around, but I am going to because I'm going to keep wondering about it. Okay, there's not really anything to do with those right now, but we did get 2 buy values, which can be helpful, very helpful. Let's think about this row. We need 1, 3, 4, 5, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 8. This is not 4 or 8, so this is 1, 3, 5 only. This is not 4, so 1 or 5. None of these are 5. So these are 1, 3, 4, 8 only, and these clean up. Okay. I think at this point I am going to fill this cell. It's 2, 3, 5, 7. I am not finding what I need to be finding. Okay. 4s looking into here. This 4 looks down. There we go. The 4s join the 9s. That should be helpful. So what did I find here? Well, these 4s look in. This 4 looks down. That puts a 4 in one of these two. Also, the 9 looked in and this 9 looked down, putting a 9 in one of these two. So this is a hidden pair where we have 2 corner marks overlapping in exactly 2 cells. those corner marks don't exist except in those two cells, then that is a hidden pair. Because what this is telling us is that the 4 in the box is limited to these two, and the 9 in the box is limited to these two. We need a 4 and a 9 in the box, so these two cells have to do that. So that's a hidden 4-9 pair for the box. What that does is it eliminates digits that normally could have gone there. So it eliminated the 1, well, they already couldn't be 1 or 2. It eliminated the 5, 6, 7, 8 from them. Not the 8, just the 5, 6, 7. So not the 6 either, the 5 and the 7. So here just the 5, and here the 5 and the 7. So what we want to think about is how 5 and 7 are affected. 5 looks down here. So 5's in one of these two now, because it can't be up here. So this is not a 5. I was really hoping that would do something. This is not a 5. So let's actually mark what this can be. It can't be 1, 2, could be 3, can't be 4, 5, could be 6, can't be 7, 8, 9. So that's kind of nice. Let's see. What else? We said the 7. This is not 7. So this 7 looks in, that's not 7. That's not 7. So 7's in one of these two. That looks up. Oh, that's really important. These 7's point up now. This can't be a 7. So that's a 6. That's a 5. That leaves a 7-9 pair here. That's not a 5 anymore. So what can this be? I think it can be a lot. It can be 1, 2, or no, it can't be 2. It can be 1, 3. It can't be 4, 5. Could be 6. Oh, can't be 6 either. 7, 8, 9. Oh, so only 1, 3 actually. All right, I feel like I'm making progress now. 2s, 1s, 5s, 7s. What does this box actually need? It needs 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. So the 6 is what's not marked in here. That 6 looks down. Ah. So we actually end up with a hidden 5, 6 pair here. Because I can corner mark 6 here. This is a hidden 5, 6 pair. Most importantly, these are not 1 anymore. So the hidden 4, 9 and the hidden 5, 6 have placed the 1 in this box, which is pretty amusing. Actually, these ones were already pointed. But anyway, it placed the 1 in the box. It leaves a 2, 7 pair behind. That's not a 1. 5, 6 pair. Places the 3 and the 2 and the 5 and the 7 and the 3 and the 2 and the 7. All right, this is not a 5. I checked my 5 corner marks. There's only 1 left, so that has to be the 5. We're left with a 2, 4 pair here and a 1, 3, 6 triple here. 8 over here. 4 is here. This digit is 3 or 8 for the column. Okay, I think I just need to pencil some more things. We have a lot of restricted cells now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6 and 9 here. We know the order because of that 6. That gives the 7 and the 9, the 4 and the 9. That places the 4 in this box, which places the 8 in this box, places the 3. That's not a 7 anymore, so that places the 7 in the box, which places the 4 and the 5 as well. Places the 2 and the 4. Places this 2. This is 1 or 3. It can't be 8, so the 8 goes here. This is 1 or 3. This is 1, 3, or 6. Can't be 3, so 1 or 6. This is also 1, 3, or 6. Can be any of those. The 3's in one of these two. That might help. Probably not. This is a triple. We know it involves a 1 over there. We need a 2. So that's a 1, 2 pair, and this is the 5. Okay. It was the only place for 5. The 4 digits here. We know the 1 goes here. What else do we need? We need a 5, 7, and 8. So it does clean up. Anything of note to do? Surprisingly, no. Okay, what's this column? We need 1, 2, 3, and 6. So 6 in this column could only go here. So this is 1, 2, or 3, not a 1. So this is 2 or 3. Oh, it's not a 3 either. Good. That's a 2. That's 1, 2. 3 and 1 gives us the 6. Deet, deet, doot. That's a 1. That's a 3. That's a 1, 3, 6. 5, 2. 7. 5 and 6. Okay, yeah, this is finishing. We got a 3 in the corner. That's nice. 3, 8, and 9 are left. That's a 3. That's an 8. That's a 9. And we're done. Wow. Okay. So it seems like the key to everything was was this box here, finding the hidden 4-9 pair and then finding the hidden 5-6 pair because of the hidden 4-9 pair. That was actually really cool interaction. The way the digits got limited in this box, I enjoyed that. And that was clearly the key to everything. That just collapsed the whole puzzle. So I enjoyed that. Hope you did too. And if you did, then why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.